Reality Radio.
And we're proud of you, Nehemiah. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Lindsay Davis for David and all of us here. Good night.
Thank you for making World News Tonight with David Muir, America's most watched newscast.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 7, the U.S. Senate race is heating up in Georgia. We'll have the latest on the campaign trail. And the Trump administration.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 7.
Well, good Thursday evening to you. I'm Kim Vickers in for Dee Griffin. Thank you so much for joining us. Our coverage you can count on begins with Georgia's U.S. Senate race turning more contentious. And it's time now for a quick first check of your forecast with Chief Meteorologist Jenna Petracci. Jenna, just hot, and it looks like it's just going to still be hot.
Yeah, staying hot, even though we are cooling down a little bit. We'll see some below average temperatures over the next few days, and that's due to all the cloud cover. There it is on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam. Mostly cloudy skies here at the station. You can see that on our satellite and radar as well, with this batch of light rainfall to the north of us. Really not seeing much thunderstorm activity here. A few pockets of heavier rain, and this is going to continue to push down towards the south. Later on tonight, we will see some rain, especially north of I-20, and you can see that is because of a cold front. We have a southwest wind in our southern line counties, but you can start to see that northerly wind coming in exactly where that frontal boundary is located. So each day is getting a little bit cooler. We were at 93 yesterday, 94 the day before. Now we topped off at 92 degrees in Augusta, and we're down to 91 now. 90 in Aiken, 92 in Thompson, Lincolnton at 92 as well, and 93 in Waynesboro. The heat index is up to 100 still for some of us, and for the rest of our evening will be partly cloudy and mostly dry, but we will start to see some showers as early as around 10 to 11 o'clock. Higher rain chances on Friday, and I'll time that out on your feature cast coming up. But back to you, Kim.
All right, Jenna, thank you. Well, Columbia County has announced Google will be the a murder suspect wanted in North Georgia is now in custody after being found here in Augusta. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office says Antoine Thurman was arrested at Studio 6 Motel on Wrightsboro Road during a SWAT operation. Investigators say he's wanted in connection with a deadly July 16th shooting in Hall County. He's currently in Charles B. Webster Detention Center and will be transferred back to Hall County. Well, after more than a year of construction, Bridge Builder Communities is nearly ready for its first residents. Construction on the 25 tiny homes is complete, landscaping is going in, and the community center is nearly finished. The nonprofit is also looking to hire staff to run the community when it opens. With construction wrapping up soon, the nonprofit has opened applications for the first 5 residents. They will take on 5 new residents roughly every 30 days as they put the programs in place and work out any issues.
It'll hit me when I see a young adult walking around campus here and they actually say, hey, I feel better now. I feel safe now. That's when it'll really hit me. You'll probably see a grown man 6 foot tall laying on the sidewalk out there crying.
To find out how to apply for an open job position or to be a resident or just how you can help, head on over to WJBF.com. Well, a new Georgia law means changes for elementary education. The Georgia Early Literacy Act will put literacy coaches in every elementary school in the state. Literacy coaches are not in charge of classrooms like teachers, but are put in place to help teachers do their job. Teachers learn new information about the science of reading and learning, and literacy coaches come in to offer support.
Literacy coaches are going to be put into every elementary school, K-3, to support them. And it's very much like an athletic coach, right? The person who has deep knowledge on the topic helps those in the field implement it with the kids that are in front of them.
The role of the coaches is not limited to an advisory position. Literacy coaches could teach small groups and serve as a model for teachers. Well, LinkedIn has named Augusta the #1 city on the rise for jobs and new talent, recognizing the region for its expanding economy and workforce. The ranking highlights Augusta's growth in industries including cybersecurity, healthcare, higher education, and defense. Leaders say continuing that success will depend on preparing the next generation of workers to meet the region's growing demand. Well, coming up, a new phase set to kick off in the Trump administration.
Rain chances are on the rise with flash flooding possible, a few storms as well. We'll also see some cooler temperatures, but we start to heat up next week. I'll have your full Viper 6 forecast when we return.
At Queen City Home Store in Aiken, we're your one-stop shop for everything for your home, from appliances to furniture, mattresses, electronics, and more. With flexible financing, express delivery, and our price match guarantee, why shop anywhere else? Conveniently located for customers from Augusta, Grovetown, and Martinez, making it easy to get exactly what you need when you need it. Find us at 3609 Richland Avenue, next door to Master Chevrolet in Aiken. Queen City Home Store, where you're always home. Dixie Belle Peaches store is now open at I-20 and Riverwatch Parkway. Come in today and get Dixie Belle Peaches, locally grown and fresh from the farm, by the basket or by the carload. You'll also find watermelons, cantaloupes, tomatoes, and Vidalia onions, plus souvenirs and more. And you can top off your visit with ice cream or slushes. So get the family and come to the Dixie Belle Peaches store, located next door to the Waffle House. Take exit 200 off I-20.
Charleston, Atlanta, Savannah, and even Orlando. These are just a few of the cities that law firms have come from to advertise in the CSRA. When it comes to choosing a lawyer after an accident, local experience matters. Don't you want a law firm that has deep roots here? Well, that's my firm. I'm Austin Jackson. I've been helping accident victims in Augusta, Aiken, and the entire CSRA for over 10 years. And I'm ready to help you right now. Call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy, 706-724-7224.
Are you ready for a great offer on an amazing mattress? Actually, make that your choice of 3 top-of-the-line mattress brands from Rooms to Go. Now, easy to buy, thanks to 72-month interest-free financing. Choose from the latest Beauty Rest Black, Stearns & Foster, or Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Premium choices, the ultimate in comfort and support. Yours with special interest-free financing for 6 years. That'll put your mind at rest, only at Rooms to Go.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5/6.
Welcome back. Here's a cloudy view on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam over at SRP Park. No rain though, so it's a nice dry Thursday night, at least for now. Pretty hot out there, 91 degrees, feeling like 97. At least we don't have a heat index over 100 in Augusta, but we do have the southwest wind coming in at 8 miles per hour. That's continuing to bring in some moisture and keeping the temperatures hot here across the southeast. Lots of 90s. However, notice the 70s up in North Carolina. That's where we're seeing some rainfall along this stationary front, but high pressure is down in the Gulf. That's bringing us the heat and that southerly wind, and it's also driving Tropical Storm Bertha further inland to Texas. But this is the main feature that we're watching. That frontal boundary will be bringing us some higher rain chances on Friday and Saturday. So flash flooding will be possible in isolated locations, but I do want to emphasize that it's not going to be a complete washout. In fact, rain chances are a little bit lower than they were yesterday, now down to 60% on Friday, 50% on Saturday, and just 30 for our Sunday. So don't let this intimidate you. I know it's overcast skies with showers and storms throughout the entire day, but that just is indicating the scattered potential. So it's not going to be all of us that see rain. We'll be starting out in the lower 70s, and then we'll only be topping off in the upper 80s to low 90s tomorrow. We do have a marginal risk of severe weather for the southeastern portion of the CSRA. That includes places like Barnwell, Allendale, and Sylvania, for the threat of damaging wind gusts, but the higher threat of severe weather will be more so along the South Carolina coastline. So notice the main concern for us is actually going to be the rainfall that could lead to flash flooding. It's possible that some of these storms could train and backbuild, which is typical in the summertime when we have all of this moisture around. Then on Saturday, a lower chance, but still under that marginal threat of excessive rainfall. So a lot of the CSRA will see under an inch of rain from Thursday through Sunday, but we will see some pockets, especially in our northern counties, of around 2 to even up to 4 inches. But once again, this is just an isolated threat. Not all of us will see the same impacts. But here's tonight at 10 p.m. Futurecast model is a little bit ahead of schedule here. I'm not expecting the rain to get as far south as what this is showing, but nonetheless expect some isolated showers late tonight into early tomorrow morning. And then as we get into tomorrow afternoon, that's when we'll be watching for that flooding threat. You can see some of these heavier downpours here and there. Those Friday at 8 p.m. will be mostly dry going into our Saturday morning. You don't need to cancel your outdoor plans, but just keep in mind that some of these storms will develop Saturday afternoon and evening as well. Then on Sunday, rain chances will go down. You can see just a few spotty showers and storms as we go into our Sunday afternoon, then dry by Sunday night. High temperatures will be heating up after this. We'll be up to 97 on Tuesday of next week, And at that point, we'll be back to sunshine and rain chances are going down. Then a typical summertime pattern to end next week. Now back to you, Kim.
All right, Jenna, thank you. Well, coming up, South Carolina is still suffering from a drought. We'll hear from farmers on the impacts they're seeing with their crops after the break.
We're celebrating America's 250th birthday with great deals during the Gerald Jones Subaru Freedom to Drive event. And every vehicle purchase comes with a $250 gas card on us. Right now, lease a new Forester for just $286 a month or lease a new Outback for just $307 a month. That's right, a $250 gas card with any vehicle purchase. Stop by now or shop online at GeraldJonesSubaru.com. Gerald Jones Subaru, a great deal and a great deal more.
When you're looking for furniture. Coming up, less like Smokey the Bear and more like Yogi the Bear, how a bear found themselves in an odd place. We'll have that story after the break.
I hit the concrete. I was in the worst pain I have ever been in my life. I decided to call Morgan & Morgan. Working with them was so easy. You don't pay them a dime unless they win. Call Morgan & Morgan.
We're celebrating America's 250th birthday with great deals during the Gerald Jones Ford Freedom to Drive event. And every vehicle purchase comes with a $250 gas card on us. Get 0% APR, 0 payments for 90 days, and $1,000 toward your down payment on select new Ford vehicles. Or $12,000 in savings off MSRP on a new F-150. That's right, a $250 gas card with any vehicle purchase. Stop by now or shop on Great Deal and a great deal more.
News Channel 6 and United Way of the CSRA teamed up to Stuff the Bus, collecting much-needed school supplies for local students. Thank you for giving your best this school year. We couldn't do it without your support. Is rainy weather putting a damper on your day? Enter to win your very own Live Viper 6 umbrella today. Visit WJBF.com and click on Contest. Then fill out the entry form for your chance to win.
Getting your hands on a Live Viper 6 umbrella has never been easier. Lucky winners will be announced weekdays on News Channel 6. Who knows? It could be you.
Sponsored by Busby's Heating and Air. When quality matters, call Busby's.
Think you've heard everything on your favorite show? On Family Ties, ever notice how Alex doesn't really sound like he's from Ohio?
Me?
Like he's from...
Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow. Sorry, Mom. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Alex, it's sorry.
Sorry. Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
From, Canada. Maybe that's because Michael J. Fox is from Canada, eh?
Tomato.
Take a closer look and listen at Antenna TV.
Antenna TV.
Well, it's like the beginning of a joke. A bear walks into a water utility office in California. No, the animal did not have a bill to pay. The curious bear was on the hunt for lunch, as usual, casually strolling in, opening the door and sniffing around. But with no food in sight, it turned right around and left. Luckily, there were no customers in the office at the time. An employee said that even though it was scary, it was also amazing to see the fluffy creature up close. Bears are so cute, but you don't want to get too close because they'll rip your face off. You gotta be careful. They're so adorable.
They really are, yeah. I mean, I wish they weren't as scary as they were.
I know.
Because they would be fun to just cuddle up with.
Teddy bears may just make you want to hug a bear. Don't do that.
I know. That's the problem. Well, our forecast is showing those rain chances Friday and Saturday. High temperatures a little bit cooler than normal for this time of the year in the lower 90s. It will still be humid, though, so heat index still topping off around 100. Then as we go into Monday and Tuesday, back to sunshine. It does get hotter with a high of 97, but at least the rain chances go down at that point, so some nice opportunities to spend some time outside. And then as we go into the end of next week, around the 30% chance of rain again.
Good pool weather, but just watch out for that thunder and lightning.
Exactly. Don't need to cancel the plans entirely, but you know the drill in the summertime.
There you go. Well, that's all we've got for now. We'll be back again tonight at 11.